25th of December 2024, a narrow-body commercial aircraft, EA9 airline of Azerbaijan Airlines. We're getting ready for a new day's flight. Azerbaijan Airlines. It's the national airline, and is the largest airline in Kyrgyzstan. Established 1992, with an extensive network of routes to Asia, Europe and independent countries. Flight number J2824BA. There's a journey from Baku, Azerbaijan to Russian protein. With a length of about 483 kilometers, it will take 120 flight. The captain is Mr. Igor Niakin. He has 15,000 hours of flying experience, with about 6,800 hours on EA90. Igor Niakin is known as a pilot, have excellent control skills, and dedication to the profession. He currently lives in Azerbaijan, with my little family, and not far from Baku airport. 11,200 hours as captain. He's an expert in flying planes, Tutolet Airbus and Embraer. First Officer Alexander Kalinov. He has 5,000 hours of flying experience, with about 3,200 hours on EA90. Alexander Kalinov. He was born in 1992 with the dream of becoming a pilot at a young age. Graduated from Robinsky Aviation Academy, and went on to get a master's degree in aviation science at Ukraine National University outside. He also has 2 degrees in pilot engineering, an aeronautical research engineer. The plane carried 62 passengers, 37 of them are citizens of Azerbaijan, 16 Russians, 6 Kazakhstani and BA Kyrgyzstan. There were 4 minors on board. There is a war on the Russian border. Russian airspace is not closed, meaning commercial aircraft are still allowed to operate. By Flight Radar 24. From 21/10/2 to 25/10/2, there were a total of 7 flights to or from Russia. But this is the first time this month the plane made a flight to Rooney. MBE, EA9 without control system. It is similar to other commercial aircraft, with the steering located in the tail and main wings. The whole system is hydraulically controlled. For convenience for the maintenance, hydraulic system and control system. The tail rudder is located at the back of the passenger cabin. The technical staff can go into testing these systems through a small door at the back of the plane. The control system in the tail rudder is very important. This could affect the safety of the entire flight. The plane salute the city of Baku for the last time. Flights are exploited in MBE EA9 without registration number 4KAZ65. It had its first flight in 2013. It is powered by 2 Genta electric CF34 engines. The last maintenance is at the 18th of October 2024. About 2 months ago. Russian-Ukrainian war begins 2022. When Russia attacked to prevent Ukraine from joining NATO and protect ethnic Russians in Donbas. The war caused heavy damage, with 10,000 dead. There are millions of refugees and no end in sight. Ukraine is slowly rising up with many creative ways to fight. Ukraine uses unmanned aircraft, carrying a lot of fuel. It's an explosive to attack Russian infrastructure. These UAE camouflage, just like a normal commercial plane, especially the Liner 22 Fox spars. The air defense system is pierced. Russia has been repeatedly attacked by Ukrainian UAVs. To solve the UAE, Russia has decided to use air defense systems, PANs, designed to provide point-to-point air defense capabilities for military facilities, industrial and administrative against aircraft, precision ammunition helicopters, cruise missiles and... But Panzers alone will be less effective. To increase attack capability and avoid missed targets, Turbo-Letu strategic bomber 95 coordinate with the system, jamming the UAE GPS navigation systems. When the UAE is lost, Pacer S will shoot down immediately. Air Defense System Panzer S. It is located in many locations throughout Russia, especially at the border. Meanwhile, the Turbo-Letu planes 95 will conduct GPS jamming and hide in the Caspian Sea. In addition to breaking the waves, the Tu-95 will still deploy certain types of weapons and to land in the Russian Prony. Flight J2824BA had to fly through an extremely dangerous sky that the pilots didn't know about. At 8:25 a.m. About 30 minutes after takeoff, Flight J282-4BA prepares to enter Russian airspace from 30,000 feet, that's about 900 m. To enter the airspace of a country, you need permission from the controller. Not saved. Commercial planes can't fly without orders. The commercial pilots, flights to and from Russia, I'm usually very worried about the situation here, but they believe that commercial aviation will always be guaranteed. The plane started to turn left, deep into Russian airspace, and prepare for the descent, to reach Roni Airport. The captain knows, weather situation may have thick fog, so he brought a lot of fuel. Process. Get weather information from Prony Airport air traffic. Start. Weather in Prony has light fog visibility 500 m. The wind was very light at only about 3.7 km per hour. With a distance vision of 500 m, the plane is capable of landing at any runway and any type of airport landing. I love that you don't talk. Flight J282-4BA officially disappeared on the app Flightradar 24 flight tracking because it went into the sky, where Turbo-Letu 95 does GPS jamming. Altitude downgrade process begins to be licensed by the ATC. The plane is officially cut off from the outside world. It's only tracked by air traffic, Prony and Russian Air Force. The crew did not know that. They are the prey of a hunt. They are not involved. The 17th of July 2014 Malaysia Flight MH17. Airlines flying from Amsterdam, the Netherlands to Kuala Lumpur, Lama, Malaysia, carried 298 people. When the plane is on a flight path, avoid bad weather. Near Donetsk province, Ukraine is about 40 kilometers from the Russian border. It was hit by a surface-to-air missile. The book was shot down by Russia. Air defense missiles today attack the target by way of explosion before VA touch occurs. When it explodes, a large amount of missile debris will proceed to destroy the target. Flight MH17 was destroyed in the air. All 298 people on board were killed. The debris that fell on a village in UB rain. This makes it no different than a city in the horror movies. The seatbelt is fastened. The passengers are waiting for the moment of landing. Panzer S officially locked target. The explosive pressure from the missile caused the plane to lose control. The crew tried to take control. They recognized the steering wheel control systems. Back. It's about 7,500 feet off the ground. The captain. But the angle of the nose goes up, out of control. The crew continues to face the 7-speed phenomenon. Seven-speed aircraft with control system. The crew decided to fly the plane between the two engines. The plane raised its nose again. The mountains. The plane continues to be stuck at a dangerous angle. The crew continues to use the thrust differential. But just out of the corner. Elevation of the angle. Nose. The plane is 7. It keeps falling. They're an emergency. control system is almost paralyzed. The crew again. All they have to do now is run away from the sky. They quickly run away and assess the damage. The control of an airplane by a thrust differential. The crew switched the frequency to emergency code 7700. Airports. The tail section of the plane was destroyed with many holes. Hydraulic systems. It's been blown out. Hydraulic pipeline is broken. What the crew needs to do is emergency immediately. The captain asked for 4 nearby Russian airports, but these airports refused because of the fighting. Getting back to Baku airport is not a good option. The captain immediately decided to cross the Caspian Sea, 100 kilometers away from them. More than an hour. They are worse. The plane is constantly rising and falling. Tim. By flight radar. Increased. Altitude reduction at breakneck speed more than 100 times. The crew caught the severed hydraulic line. Out. If the liquid flows out, move. Instead of operating as weak as it is now. The flaps also don't work. Almost twice as normal. The chamber door containing the hydraulic system is open. The crew continued to try to get the plane back to Kazakhstan, so the passengers had to wear life jackets. They fly very close to the sea, 500 feet. It is only 1.066 m. Both pilots continued to fight, just safely. At 11:17 Kazakhstan. More respond by manual method. The airport is in sight. Is to get this machine to land safely. The plane landed on the runway. Port have been alerted. Less and less remaining hydraulic fluid. crew approaching the airport at extremely low altitude, above the ground. But on the first landing, runway, the captain had to cancel the landing. They hit an extremely fast bend. At low altitudes, it could cause the whole plane to crash. The second landing begins. But this time, from the runway, the crew continued to abort the landing. And they are almost always going to land outside the airport and go straight. I love this woman. These days are thousands. Azerbaijan Airlines Flight J2824BA. Kazakhstan Airport. About 3 kilometers. People on board were killed. The crew were the first. Their flight. They were also the first to die. Most of the passengers were in the second half. Military. That morning, after successfully attacking Ukraine. Media. Russia closed its airspace. At the same time, been closed due to safety concerns. Azerbaijan ran to listen to the state. Flock of birds, and couldn't make an emergency landing due to fog. Russia doesn't know there are many survivors. Let me investigate. The holes recessed inside. Eating from the outside, if caused by birds, edges. And the surviving passengers said, a very bright light. Video clip. A lot of evidence. Room door containing hydraulic system. But the lock was cut off. Almost impossible. In this position. The 27th of December 2024 government. 100%. Their plane. Systems. Specifically the missile. Currently, was also found, and collect 10 for the investigation. Asked Russia to publicly record itself between air traffic and J28. They'll do it themselves. Road segment lost signal due to the jamming system of Tu-95. Board. Tu-4BA never tried to land at Rooney, as provided by Russia. Many commercial pilots. At the same time, plane crossed the Caspian could not save all the passengers. Of the lives. And the most important thing that they did accidentally. Russia. Currently Russia. We stopped talking about the accident. So we opened. The Azerbaijan government said, acknowledge and take responsibility. Avoid prolonged periods such as the crash of flight MH17.